How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a live question reading segment like we always do. We shouldn't have any problems today, but let's see. Let's just see what happens. Where's my cards? All right, I am using the whited tarot deck today. I finally retired my struggle deck of the Tarot of the Orisha and use my brand new deck. See how crisp and shiny and beautiful they are? No bends, no breakage, none of that. So we ready? Okay. All right, so let's get started with client number 1. And I do see the emails and notifications coming in. I'm just going to respond to everybody that has already submitted payment and questions before we move forward. And as soon as I'm done with that, I will follow back up with you, give you your number, and we'll proceed per usual. For those that's already participated in this segment, you already know how it is. I will definitely get to you. Now let's move forward. So at 1 minute and 45 seconds, we're going to start with client number 1. Okay. Client number 1, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You want to know what's next with work. What is next with work? Oh, this is staying in reverse. My apologies. You got some workplace drama. There's a feminine leader that's a tyrant at your job. They're not doing anything yet, but it looks like based off the tarot, which is the 5 of Pentacles upright, 4 of Swords upright, 8 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Cups upright, that there have been drama and confrontation between you and leadership at your job in the past, but it has calmed down. They've tried to get you to quit, but with 8 of Cups in reverse, you did not. Maybe you thought about it, but you never officially resigned or quit. So since they can't get you to quit, they're trying to find a way to get you fired. There is bullying, there's manipulation where your coworkers are likely to turn on you out of intimidation and instruction of toxic leadership. Intimidation, leverage, is what runs your department via the leadership. If you don't do what they want you to do, they make you pay for it in an unethical way. With the 7 of Cups, they're imagining, planning, plotting, brainstorming certain scenarios that they can use to like get rid of you. Yep. You must have something going on outside of your 9 to 5 because they feel this Queen of Swords in reverse is very jealous of you. Although this Queen of Swords in reverse is a leader and a respected one in her own right, she's jealous and more so focused on what you have. Yep. And you may have some people that's jealous that you work with that works under her as well, like you. There's another energy of a leadership that has health issues, and it's just misery love company. But yeah, they're currently plotting on a way to like get you fired, get you up out of there. What's your advice? I don't see you getting promoted anyway. They don't want you there. So they're not going to try to like make you look like a productive, valuable employee because they don't want to reward you. They want you gone. They want you to feel like, nothing's gonna come out of you staying here other than what you're currently getting out of it. So don't expect any promotion. Don't expect any pat on the back. Just don't. But you need to keep a record of everything because they're gonna try to make you look incompetent in the near future. What's your advice? The King of Wands, have confidence. Everybody is not against you, but the people that will make a fair assessment of the situation are unaware of it for obvious reasons. They're not trying to, sabotage. They're not part of the bad group. They're fair and firm. That's why they don't know. Those who tell don't know. Those who know don't tell. The crooked ones. So just keep that in mind. But you keep covering yourself. It'll get to the right set of ears and something will be done about it. You got the Five of Swords. People want to win at all costs at your job for whatever reason, and it's going to backfire. This eager, arrogant, entitled energy is what's going to be the result of their downfall. People in power, sometimes they get sloppy, especially when they're not used to people doing shit about their antics or whatnot. And this, whoever this is you're getting a reading for, is no different. And the Four of Pentacles. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stand your ground. Man, I don't think this is going to be good for them. Looks good for you as long as you have a recollection of what's going on. How did they get here? Why is my client in this predicament with leadership at their job in the first place? Queen of Cups in reverse. What, you didn't go along to get along? Eight of Pentacles. You do your work. And because you speak up, but you're non-confrontational. They don't like that you differ from their opinion. You question their authority or you question something that don't add up. Did you bruise this person's ego? You went against the grain and they're trying to make you pay for it. Silencing you, intimidating you, or keeping you stuck in your career as a way of punishing you for having the audaciousness, the audacity to like have your own opinion of something. I don't know. They don't like that you're intuitive too. Your intuition scares them. Okay, but that's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. And you have a good day. Bye. Hi, it's on 365. Hi, Ariel was taken. Hey, Selena, how you doing? For those that would like to participate, I do not respond to questions in the chat. The appropriate process and procedures are in the description box. It's the first thing you see before you click on the video. It says, please read description in all caps. If you fail to read, I fail to meet you halfway. You have to help me help you by following the process. I cannot interrupt my readings with clients that took time to read and follow the process to accommodate people that don't give me the same respect by just reading what's available, what's to help you. All right. So this is a team process. This is not one-sided. All right. Let's go to client number 2. Hi, client number 2. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You want to know, how does he feel about you? Okay. Thank you. I don't really need birth dates or anything, but I appreciate you giving it to me, but I don't need that. All right. How does he feel about my client? Okay. Uh-oh. Five of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands upright. This is somebody that was bringing conflict, strife, maybe trying to put you in competition, put you in rotation, and you had enough self-love and confidence to say hell to the no. They find you confident, very attractive, ambitious, and you represent self-love as this Queen of Wands, and they regret trying you. They coming, dropping weapons, saying number two, damn, you look good. You stood on business, and I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. You know, can we sit down and work this shit out, please? That's what I'm getting. That is what I'm getting. Okay. What is this person's next actions towards my client? The Ace of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups. They want to reconcile with telling you partial truths and just flat out lies. They're not going to admit to everything they did, everything they didn't do. They just want more access to you. You humbled them and gave them a wake-up call because they underestimated you and didn't think that they would you would cut them off like you did. And you look good as hell while doing it. You seem to be doing much better since this person left you and you didn't chase, or if you left them and didn't take them back. Regardless of who left and who didn't, you don't seem to be bothered at all about the whole thing. You don't, and they don't like that. What is this person's intentions if my client was to entertain a reconciliation with them? I'm sorry, but your reading is going to be rather short. It don't take all day to get to the nitty-gritty. King of Swords in reverse, you've awakened a narcissist. You stroked this person's ego and now they feel like you punished them, you put them on timeout, you proved your little point, but guess who's still up in this thing? Guess who still got access? So it's just gonna boost their ego. Even though you humbled them, but even though you bruised their ego only to put them on timeout to repair it, if you take them back, they haven't learned anything. And the King of Swords in reverse is not only a narcissistic energy, um, it can be violent, vindictive. So they did some whole shit to make you walk away in the first place. You put them on timeout and if you decide, hypothetically speaking, to give them the benefit of the doubt, they're going to punish you for it if you allow them back into your life. Because how dare you set up boundaries for me? You know what I'm saying? This is how they think. You sure you want this? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They ain't doing shit no different than what they did in the past. That resulted in them losing access to you in the first place. Nothing will change. They're gonna punish you for cutting them off, for being a fuck up. How dare you cut me off? Give me the respect of letting me know what's going on, even though I didn't give that respect to you. Who the fuck are you to put me in my place, number two? Let me teach you a lesson. Oh, you think you gonna humble a nigga like me? Take me back, bitch, and I'll show you what humbling is. This the type of energy I'm getting. What in the psychotic fuck is this? You got Hangman in reverse. I'm not understanding your view. Fuck your point of view, number two, as a matter of fact, and I ain't sacrificing nothing. We will not reach no understanding. We will not reach a middle ground. I'm showing up how I left or how you left. Page of Cups in reverse. I'm still childish as hell. Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to allude to me being slow and steady, but I'm not making progress. I'm just around. So is you gonna let me waste your time again or not? Is we gonna continue with the fucking around or not? Cause this time, if you take me back 6 of Wands in reverse, I'ma embarrass your ass. I'ma drag your ass and I'm going to make you look crazy. Cause that's what you get for cutting somebody off like me. My ego too sensitive for somebody to put me in my place. Who you think you are? I'll show you. This is what you want? Cause this what you gonna get if you take them back. That's what I have. Well, just to clarify, the signs: Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries again, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn. There you go. Thank you so much for booking with me. It's a pleasure to be of service to you, and you have a good evening. Bye. All right, so let's get started. Let me start reaching out to folks. Mm. Okay. Uh-oh, that's not right. There we are. So be on the lookout. I'm sending folks emails right now, so be on the lookout. You'll get an email with a number to let you know where you are in the queue. All right, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so let's get started on client number 3. So we are back. Okay. What did I do? Oh, here we are. Sorry. Your question is very similar to client number 1. Okay. Sorry about that, number 3. Let me get your timestamp and we can get started. All right, number 3, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your one question reading. So you were being bullied by people at work and you want to know if you made the right decision by moving away. You got a reading by me once before and I said that you needed a new job, but you fought for a better department to go to a different department. You want to know if you made the right decision. Okay. Okay. Did my client make the right decision leaving the unit that she previously worked at? Hell yeah, you did. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, because you wasn't gonna flourish there. Where you just left, you weren't gonna flourish. You did the right thing. You actually turned uh a situation to be more favorable by choosing yourself and being strategic with the Seven of Swords. You avoided a lot of unnecessary circumstances and a stunt of growth career-wise. And where you are currently going, you got the Nine of Pentacles. You'll have more money, more confidence, more peace, and more financial independence. Yeah. And I am getting an energy with this Nine of Swords. No, my apologies. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords combined, along with the Wheel of Fortune, that you need to focus on entrepreneurship while maintaining a 9 to 5. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be an entrepreneur, but you got to, make sure the bills get paid while you build up your business. And where you are headed next is going to allow you to comfortably do that, as in comfortably maintain a 9 to 5 while building something on the side that will eventually replace your primary source of income. So there you go. You did good. You did the right thing. Let's get some more messages on what you're looking towards. You see how this card just popped out? Gears, money flow, hard work, but putting plans in motion, building, team, taking time off, security. So you definitely set yourself up with this decision to walk into a more stable, more comfortable situation with opportunity for growth, as well as offering you stability, security rather. People at this at the next place won't be they won't be thinking about you hard like that to be trying to plot against you. They too busy trying to keep their own job. They ain't gonna be thinking about you like that. So you did set yourself up to be in a much better position, in a better environment with the opportunity for growth, and you acquired security at the same time. Good. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, you got nugget for small increase, fresh start, steady work, career building. It definitely um, coincide with what the previous message just was. Give me more. Anything, any challenges that my client need to be aware of at this new place of employment? Anything, every job or department has learning curves and different challenges. You are getting better, but better doesn't necessarily mean perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect, but let's see. Any challenges, if any, that my client will be facing at her new position? Thank you. Okay. Reconstruction phase, team meetings, team building, understanding certain processes and the styles that they work. Something is different with their process, their patterns, how they do things. You have to just learn how things work, the steps, the consistency. But with reconstruction phase being in reverse, you pretty much are familiar with their workflow, how they do things. It may be little things here and there that you are not privy to, but they're not expecting you to be perfect. They chose you because you do have a just understanding of how things work for them. And whatever you don't know, they don't have no problem with teaching you and giving you the patience to perfect it. Period. Not okay. Not perfect, but master it. Have a good understanding. to get into the swing of things. Any advice you have for my client as she goes to this new position? Oh. You got Omolu. Omolu is the Orisha of illnesses and the cures to each illness, particularly with skin and stuff. But other illnesses, all is all, so with every disease, he has a cure to it. He holds all those diseases as well. But Omolu in the tarot of the Orisha talks about fraternity, being a part of something, stability, brotherhood, sisterhood, union, support, confidence, guidance. This is what you're stepping into. You are disenfranchised in your previous position. You are being welcomed in this position. Make the best out of it. Don't settle. Enjoy your peace, but never lose the desire and ambition to want more and to work harder to have more. And don't forget, although you should be grateful for this new beginning, you are meant to be a boss, a leader. But at least God has granted you with a new start so you can take your time maintaining this environment along with the position while building your future as a leader in another aspect. All right. God bless you. Thank you so much for booking with me, and I'll see you later. It's always a pleasure to read you. You are day one. Love you to pieces. Bye. And you from Detroit, so I'm gonna always show out for my city. Okay. Number 4. Let's get to it. Let's see where we at. All right. Number 4. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. Okay, let me find it. Okay. You want to know what's going on with S? It's somebody that you recently met. He's being distant. At least that's what it feels like to you. He was distant. No. Hold on. There's some typos here. Let me just read this to myself because you rushed to put this out. I could tell. No shade, but I am struggling to kind of understand what you're trying to say. You want to know what's going on with S. You did meet this person recently, and it feels like he was distant in your life. What? I'm just going to stick with what I can understand. You want to know what's going on with this person that you just recently met in your life. Everything else besides why this person is in your life is blah, blah, he blah, he blah. I'm so sorry. Well, let's just start there. What's going on with this person by the name of S, who you just met? Okay, what's going on with S? A person that my client just met. She feels distance from this person, and she want to know what's going on. Why is she getting weird vibes from this guy? The Sun upright, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? King of Swords in reverse. Player energy. Narcissist energy. I'm not a doctor. I'm not licensed to give medical advice, but literally, in a lot of different tarot decks, this card talks about that type of energy. Somebody that is just self-centered. Everything revolves around them. Professional victim. They always got a reason as to why they gotta step on somebody else to get ahead. They got a reason why they do doggish stuff. Never take accountability. It's the world's fault. It's the universe's fault. It's Mercury retrograde fault. Before it's their fault, you better believe it. This person does have an interest in you, but put the connection on timeout to repair another connection elsewhere. This is a third party situation. He was entertaining, while he was entertaining you, he was on the outs in another connection. And he's not all the way stable. In fact, he's not stable at all financially. He's in the process of coming out of some type of financial hardship with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. But when he fell out with this love interest that he's on the outs with, when he met you, it hurt him financially with the Three of Pentacles, because whoever this person is that he was on break with while seeing you was his bread and butter or financial support system to some degree. So when the connection ended, the cash flow ended too. It looks like he's working on reviving that relationship. And as soon as that relationship is more stable and doesn't have any nicks, and he's pretty much stabilized it with this person, he'll be back. He'll be more consistent, rather, because it doesn't seem like he necessarily left, but he's not all the way present as you stated in your backstory as well. So this is a user, someone that's trying to restore what was lost through a connection by getting that connection back. And once it's stabilized, he'll come back. I don't think he's going to take you serious though. This ain't a good energy. Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, and Leo. A lot of fixed energy and cardinal energy with Capricorn. What is Steve? Not Steve. Why did I say Steve? Because that's not that person's name. S. But I don't know. Maybe that's, I don't know. My bad. What is this person's intentions towards my client? What is this person's intentions towards my client? Ace of Swords, upright, and the Knight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Lovers in reverse. He likes you. He likes you. You guys have some type of intellectual chemistry and emotional chemistry. But there is another connection here with the Lovers in reverse that's interfering with y'all having something. And this is something that's clearly under his control. And it feels like y'all love language is different. Although there is chemistry here, just because this person like you, don't mean he not gonna finesse other people on the back end or stop doing whatever it is that he doing, which involves a third party. Here's the thing. I just said that he's working on repairing a connection that brought him financial stability, which is why he's, hot and cold with you. But he's not putting this connection before y'all connection because this person brings in some type of financial, benefit. But if and or when it don't work out with Lovers in reverse, he does see potential in what he found in you. It's the energy of an opportunist. How does S What is S's intentions with my client? Well, you are undeniably attractive to this person with Beauty Queen. Beauty Queen talks about shining on stage, adored. You got family, origin, family soul, groups. This person, he sees you as a potential partner. You got gifts, surprises, presents, openings. And you also have dating, whining, dining, romance. So he definitely wants you around. He's hoping the connection grows into something serious. But at the end of the day, he don't play about his money. And he don't have no problem finessing anybody, you know, to get whatever it is that he need financially. He don't just date to be dating. He don't just put people in third party situations because he want to have sex with multiple people. They gonna pay him. They gonna put something in their name. They gonna, Cash App, PayPal, in hand. Like, and what's interesting about this energy is whatever he get from whoever he finessing, he don't mind spending it on you. But he's distant because he's trying not to mess up his bread and butter or means to an end with somebody that he literally like using for financial well-being. But in his mind, he can see a future with you. What's the potential outcome of this connection? This is a karmic relationship. This is definitely a karmic relationship. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, and Page of Cups. If you decide to move forward with this connection with S, you're going to end up having a lot of financial burdens and emotional burdens while he look good and not really doing shit. This is a player energy. As soon as you let your guards down, he stop cosplaying as a king and show you the child that he really is. And if you were to get pregnant with by this person, don't think that they're going to step up and be this award-winning parent, because they not. You'll be the primary caregiver and provider of this child. You got a jazzy deadbeat on your hands that like to finesse people for their own financial benefit. And although they care for you and see a future with you right now, when shit gets serious and real in your relationship, bills, financial adversity, you happen to get pregnant or something like that, they're not gonna step up like that. And they give the energy from the beginning of the reading that sold to the highest bidder. They give energy at like sold to the highest bidder. That's the energy I get from them. So it's cute now until it's not. So move cautiously. Don't get yourself trapped in this connection with this person. If you do, if you allow this person to waste your time and trap you in some way with a child or anything, you're gonna regret it. So tread lightly. And your advice is to throw the whole damn man away. You deserve better than that. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. Okay. Well, that was we just finished reading client number 4. Let's get to client number 5. After number 5, I'm going to take a quick break and respond to the new clients with a number, let them know where they are in the queue, and we'll resume. We will resume. Okay. Let me get the timestamp ready for you, number 5. All right. Number 5, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. So your birthday is next week. Happy birthday. You're interested in knowing what yikes. I'm sorry. I can't move forward with this. I don't do forecast readings. It says it in the description box. I stopped doing forecast readings. What's happening in the next 30 days, 60 days, for a year. If I was to do a reading like that, respectfully, it would cost more than $55 because I would be breaking stuff down by the month. It's 12 months in a year. So I don't have anything right now for this segment that match that type of reading request. Let me send you an email to see how you want to move forward, and we'll go from there. Okay. So I may or may not go back to client number 5, but I'm gonna move forward with client number 6. And give me a moment to there we go. Give me a moment to reach out to everyone, and I'll be right back. I don't know yet because it's not an option, Ariel. I honestly don't know. I don't have it as an option. I don't think I've ever had it. So that's to be determined. I can't believe I overlooked that question. I'm so sorry. I got to be more mindful of reading through everything. I can't believe I missed that. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. All right, we're gonna follow back up with the client number 5 after she responds to my email, and then we're gonna move forward with client number 6 now. Let me get your questions out, number 6, and we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Okay. Yeah. Ariel, I really don't know. And it's not certain readings. You just can't name a price off the top of your head. Time, energy, breaking questions down, providing clarity, uh, especially the time that goes into something like that. Nah, I wouldn't charge that low of a price for that. Let's see. All right, number 6. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well, per usual. Let's get into your reading. So, your first question is, what will become of your relationship with E after you experience your spiritual transformation? I'm reading the backstory to myself. Huh. Okay, that sounds fun. Okay. Okay, let's just start with E. All right, what will become of you? What will become of you and Eve's relationship after your spiritual transformation? Let's see. I'm being led to use the tarot of the Orisha cards. Okay, interesting. And you know, this is a spiritual deck because it's the tarot of the Orishas. Brace yourself. Ain't no telling what's about to come out, number 6. What will become of my client's relationship with E after he experiences his spiritual transformation? 2 of air in reverse. The man, which is the star. 6 of fire in reverse. And Oshun in reverse. Y'all are gonna fall out. 2 of air in reverse is like miscommunication, discommunication, y'all not being on the same page. And it has a lot to do with you getting a lot of attention with the star, which is the man in tarot, MAN. So you're gonna be very popular. They're not gonna like it. They're either gonna be jealous of your success or feel like you are popular for the wrong reasons, thus jealousy, even more jealousy and envy. It got cold in here. Then you got Oshun in reverse. This person is gonna look at you like you're vain. You think you're better than everybody. You use your gifts not because you're full of love and light, because you're doing a crime against nature. Nobody should know all of this stuff. Nobody should be this intuitive. Nobody should be able to, read and see through people like that. You're not of light. You're the devil. Evil. That's what they say. Oh my God. Like, what else can you do but laugh at this type of energy? I'm sorry, but this is what I'm getting. Number 6. The 2 of air in reverse talks about disloyalty, weakness of purpose, disagreements, a lack of communication, hot-headedness, and a certain degree of violence. Be suspicious and pay attention to your environment. Restate facts that seem ambiguous. Yeah. demagogic acts and gestures, shade, fakeness, fake as hell. Whoever they were back in the day, when you level up in a major way, shit, you can throw that shit out the window. Feed them. This person with a long handle spoon, they not gonna be able to handle who you are. They're gonna very well, much like you, like you much more. You know, they like who you were more than who you are becoming. It intimidates them. Who you are becoming intimidates the hell out of this person. So let's go to the man. The man is the star. They're not gonna like how loved you are, how popular you are. And then the man in the card is depicted as a brown-skinned African American man, butt ass naked in a pose like this, arms out, legs spread apart, private part dangling, everything out. So seeing someone naked is metaphoric for uh transparency, vulnerability. That's why people gonna love you, because you real, transparent. You put that shit out there on the flow and people can accept it, respect it, or don't mess with it at all. And just you being who you are, I don't know. They ain't gonna be able to handle your transparency. But the same reason that people, not only will dislike you, will be the exact same reason why other people will love you. So it is what it is. But the star upright talks about faith and hope, favorable prospects, qualities of the soul, creation, inspiration, creativity, psychic and mental strength. Jealous. Jealous as hell. Like ain't no way around it, just jealous. Are we still connected? Ariel, are you still able to see me? And is it chopping up or anything? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go to the 6 of fire in reverse. They may try to make you look crazy to people. 6 of fire in reverse is someone getting attention for the wrong things, wrong reason, deception of some kind. This is how they want you to look because they jealous. So upside down, it talks about do not let arrogance dim your achievements. It may turn away those who wish to honor you and show their their admiration. Do not rest on your laurels or fall into metonymy, laziness, or complete idleness, justifying yourself by your past achievements. Do not become a false idol or hero. This is how they're going to look at you. Look at number 6. Who did he think he is? He's some type of hero and idolized. He thinks he's better. This ain't what you're doing. You clearly are the star. This is what they done conjured up in their mind to justify their envy towards you. Not to say that this don't happen to people that have a certain level of success, fame, and attention. But this is something that this person is conjuring up in their mind. Child, you got Oshun in reverse. Sorry about that. Oshun in reverse talks about vanity, pride, intemperance, sneakiness, love conflict, lack of subtlety. You flamboyant, all in people's face, flaunting your success. I don't see that. I just feel like they're interpreting it that way because they're so annoyed and jealous of you apparently seeming to have a better life than them. Maybe they value attention and fame as, validation and the American dream or whatever, but you just doing what you called to do. This ain't, I don't know about this one. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Envy, jealousy, and deciding to like misinterpret your success for a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? When it's really a good thing. They're just jealous that it's you and not them. So E is a certified hater. Let's go to your next question. What will become of your relationship with P after you experience your transformation? Okay. Let me clarify this. I did get a positive card. It's called Dwarfs and Gnomes. That's like Page of Pentacles type of energy, which ain't bad at all. It's definitely talking about prosperity and something mystical and intuitive about you. Can we clarify it? Ace of Wands, Ace of Fire in reverse, Gemini upright, and Oba upright. Wow. Okay. So here we are again. It starts off positive with dwarves and gnomes, respecting you, everything. Then the envy starts, the questionable things start. Why is it you? Why is it? And then they gradually sticking around you start to understand you and feel bad for their actions and initial thoughts when the thoughts actually change. So yeah, they'll support you in the beginning, start having reservations as they learn more about you post transformation. They gradually develop a level of respect for you because they have a better understanding of who you are now, you know, and what it is that you really do. Where's dwarfs and gnomes at? I'm looking for dwarfs and gnomes. There we are. So they're going to see you initially as someone that's wise, traditional to some degree. If you are a man, you will be wealthy with a resolute and stable spirit, very earthy. You'll be financially successful. You'll have important contacts. So they'll look at you as somebody that's fly, wealthy, stable, a leader that has connections with people in high places. So they'll be like impressed and fascinated, you know, and then, you know, uh, that fascination will initially turn into, well, not initially, it will at some point turn into jealousy and envy. And then after that, they'll understand you better and have some type of wake up call or realization. Because you're not going to know. They're going to hold this shit in when they have the little cycle of being jealous. But it'll change. Their mind will change. They'll look at you from a different perspective and have respect for you and good intentions and, you know, looking at you from a different way, positively. You know, they'll look at you positively. While they're thinking negatively of you from jealousy, they're going to think you're a one-hit wonder at that time. Like, you know, yeah, you going viral, or you got people that like you right now. You got all this money and these connections now. You know, I'll still be cool with you and clock the tea from you while you enjoy your 15 minutes of fame, according to this person. They're going to be pleasantly surprised. Yep. They think you're going to lose your standing, convert to mediocrity, have useless efforts, lose your value, lower your defenses, get canceled. That's what they think gonna happen to you eventually. And when they get to know you, and I don't know, like it seems like the divine is giving this person grace, because they're not giving you a heads up in some way that I can see right now to cut this person off indefinitely. It's like they're humbling them by keeping them around at least long enough to show them you was out of pocket for having those thoughts like that, for looking at number 6 like that. Don't judge a book by its cover. They're going to go away learning something from this energy. Period. It's almost like the universe, the divine, is making an example out of this person. So they're not so quick to judge somebody like you, whatever it is that you're going to be doing after your transformation. What will become of your relationship with H after you experience your spiritual transformation? What will become of your relationship with H and M after you experience your spiritual transformation? What will become of my client's relationship with H&M after he experiences his spiritual transformation? The Ace of Earth in reverse. Omolu upright. I ain't feeling it. The Five of Fire in reverse. This is a leech. This person is a flat out leech. They're going to want to be enfranchised with you. They're going to want to be a part of your circle, but they don't have shit to offer. But they're looking for consistent handouts. They want to be in the swing of things. They want to be a part of your entourage or just a part of your inner circle because they feel like they have so much to gain from being in your life somehow. But the truth is they don't have nothing to offer. And they're going to turn on you with the Five of Fire here. It's secret competition. I must see what's going on with number 6. Try to get in a circle and get some type of benefit for being in number 6 circle. And if I get the resources that I am seeking, I'm going to try to compete with number 6 because I want to show up and show out too. I want to have recognition and success like number 6 too, even if I have to play it on from the inside and get my start from number 6. Once I'm on, shit, it's whatever. Sack chasing, mooching type of energy, opportunistic energy. Yep. This is the current energy of this person. This is what their energy will be, upon them coming into your life, returning into your life. Stubbornness, characteristics that will drive you to confusion and blindness. Reconsider the situation. Do not let yourself be carried away by passion, greed, and lack of altruism. A flat out deceptive ass, mercy ass opportunist. No. I ain't even got to really talk about the other cards because that's really all you needed to know right there. But it does get worse if you was to let this person back into your life. They don't have good intentions at all. Only thinking about themselves. They ain't thinking about you or nobody else. They want to be you. Let's be clear on that. They want to be you. Upright, the Five of Fire depicts on the card 5 people fighting a fire-breathing dragon. So you this fire-breathing dragon that this person will eventually gang up on. or create an environment where you will be ganged up on. What do public figures or people that are successful, what usually happens? Their character is assassinated through public scrutiny and things like that. Yeah, they'll be on your side while they need you. But the moment they don't need you or you cut off the ATM, here go the bullshit right here. Use the same weapons as your opponents or more powerful ones. Your cleverness will be a part of a strategy to deliver an accurate blow and have efficient defense. The struggle will be hardsome and tiresome. So this is a traitor, infiltrator. Get into the inside of your circle and use what they learn from you to benefit them, but tear you down in some way. Oh, this is a sneaky bitch right here. You better be careful with this one. Flat out. Hell nah. Don't even entertain that one. For real. This person will do more than use you, try to destroy you after they get what they want, or when you decide to not help them or compensate them anymore. Fuck that. Number four, your fourth question, that is number 6. What will come of your relationship with AC after you experience your spiritual transformation? What will become of the relationship with my client in AC after he experiences his spiritual transformation? What will become of my client's relationship with AC after he experiences his spiritual transformation, please? Cat fur on my hoodie. The 10 of earth in reverse and the 7 of water in reverse. When I first looked at these cards, I did get a leeching energy, but at the end of the day, it's not. He may flirt, the AC may flirt with the idea of coming up off of you or using you for some type of financial advantage. That idea will be flirted with, but this person won't act on it. They'll decide to do things the right way and do right by you and evolve spiritually and have a new scale of morals and values after dealing with you, after reconnecting with you. This person can be vain and they're very selfish. They could have lived the majority of their life that way and very superficial and hyper materialistic. But by the time this person re-enters your life, they would have lost a lot of financial stability and a majority of the things that they value. And you're going to help them mature and grow. You're going to help them become a more better, aware, evolved, conscious, and kind, considerate person. They're gifted too. And it looks like you're going to help them figure that out. And it looks like they will be open to it. Love to see it. I love to see growth. So this is the energy they're going to be in when you guys reunite. Loss of a beloved, excessive ambition, an inheritance or legacy that's lost, loss of everything saved and all that they have, disrespect to their elders and family and friends for the wisdom and all of all times, chronos, lost time, lost money, lost respect, lost good sense. They're literally going to be at the bottom of the barrel or damn near close to it when they come back into your life. So beggars can't be choosy, but when you give a man power, you see his true character. You're going to help this person get their material wealth and things back, but be a better person this time. Yeah, you're going to help them figure it out. And I know that because the 7 of water is here. This is how this person used to be with the Seven of Water upright. Petitions, unrealized dreams, excessive fantasy or selfishness that leads them to ask a lot without giving much. Do not ask what you cannot give or demand what you cannot demand. Do not promise what you are not sure to fulfill. Illusions that fade away as a result of selfishness, spiritual persecution, blackish aura, attacked astral body. Definitely somebody going through the dark night of the soul and you being used as a vessel by God to help them get it back together. Because the card, I read the upright meaning. They're coming to you in the reverse meaning. Look for a solution in the right path and persist. That solution in the right path is going to be you. Number 6, understand that humility leads to greatness, and only those who have a great spirit reach great goals. Apparently, this person wasn't the best thing to be around, best person to be around. Look for the path of faith on a step-by-step escalation without asking, without demanding, and give without expecting compensation. Do not look down with arrogance and do not underestimate the things you do not have. It may be due to a lack of learning or understanding, and it looks like you're chosen to give them that understanding. Good job. You're doing the good Lord's work with this one. Shana na na na. All right. Let's go to number 5. Your 5th question. We are reading for number 6 right now. What will become of your relationship with SW after you experience your spiritual transformation? What will become of my client's relationship with SW after he experiences his spiritual transformation? Oh. Goodness. I get restriction. That means restriction, resistance rather. When my cards get to acting like that, this person don't want you speaking on them. What's to come of my client's relationship with SW after he experiences his spiritual transformation? Spiritual transformation. Sorry. Okay. I like the energy. This is somebody that's going to support you. Your bond with this person may be even closer than what it is now. With the 4 of fire, to some degree, they're a part of your soul tribe. They will be a part of your journey to some degree. And they are gifted as well and will learn a lot from you. I don't see them being around. I don't see them being around short term, a little longer than that, but I don't necessarily get the energy of long term either. But I do get a genuine presence from this person. You know, they'll be in your life for a couple of cycles, a few cycles maybe. And then when it's time to separate and move forward, I see y'all keeping in touch or whatnot. But, you know, living your life, checking in periodically, things like that. But this person seems to be very genuine. Okay, and I opened up the book and got the card directly of what I was looking for, the 4 of fire. 4 of fire talks about thankfulness and recognition of all favors, help, and cooperation received collectively or individually, but representing the majority, social, family, community, or work group. Humility and isolated or connected acts, which gradually and systematically bring prosperity, happiness, joy, and peace. This person is an asset, and they look at you as an asset too. In some way, y'all help each other. Y'all help each other. You guys are good resources to each other, very beneficial to each other. One hand washes the other type of thing. They have value and they see you of being of value as well. Let's go to undies and mermaids because there is something mystical about this person, but they also look at you as being otherworldly too. And I like it. Undies and Mermaids talks about it governing different meanings of communication or expression, oral, written, and gestural, the spirit of service for others, and generate fraternal feelings. This person looks at you like your heart is pure. They honor what you're doing. Something that's linked to your spiritual transformation uh, results in you being selfless. Whatever you'll be doing, you'll be doing it selflessly, and that's what they're going to like and respect about you. Looking at you as somebody that has so many years of experience, a PhD in life, they're going to respect your wisdom, having inherited certain behavior, close to activities that alleviate physical pain, such as doctors, physiotherapists. You could be in the medical field, and whatever it is that you'll be doing after your spiritual transformation is essential or somewhat equivalent to whatever you know from a medical perspective. Yeah. Something about what you say, how you do it is healing to this person, and they believe in you. Period. They believe in you and they support you as in much as they also represent social communicators. They may be reporters, speaker, art critics, movie reviewers, and so on. Yeah. They're going to hold on to whatever you say is law. Like they are going to be like one of your number one supporters. Yeah. That's what I have. And I love to see it. Thank you so much for booking with me, number 6. I sincerely wish you the best and you have a good day. Bye. Arletha Stubbs 5271. Sorry if I butchered your name, but welcome to Club BRT. I'll be posting there tomorrow. All righty. Let's go back. Let's see if I got a response from my client that I reached out to earlier. And then we'll resume. Oh, and I do. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go back to number 5 before we move on to number 7 and beyond. Okay, let me get your timestamp, number 5, and let's get to it. Hi, Miguel. How are you? Welcome back. I hope all is well and you're enjoying your weekend. And I wish the same for you, Ariel, and everybody else in the chat. All right, let's go back to client number 5. Number 5, welcome back. Thank you so much for booking with me. Thank you for changing your question. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. Okay. Toxic work environment, bad communication, and it's her bad work ethic is affecting her role there. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. You don't want to stay there. Okay. You want to know, is there something happening in your current role that you should be concerned about or need to be aware of? Let's start there. Is there something happening in my client's current role where she works at that she needs to be aware of that could affect her, whether it's good or bad? What is it that she needs to know? Well, you're not getting fired. You're not downsizing. If anything, you got more work coming. Somebody in leadership is walking away. I don't know if they're getting fired or if they're deciding to resign. But at the end of the day, it results in somebody leaving and work will be rationed out and it looked like it'll be given to you. If you stay there, I don't know, it looked like you play your cards right. They may consider you for a promotion or a pay raise or something. If it's worth it, we'll find out. But I'm telling you what I'm seeing right now. I got the King of Swords, the Hangman upright, the Sun in reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress upright. So whatever's going on, this is good news. This ain't bad news. In what way will the changes that's going on in my client's place of work affect her? In what way? That's an open question. Whatever gonna come out need to come out as it relates to you and your standing. We don't really care about everybody else. Gift, giving and receiving, sudden windfall, financial support, work surprise, vacation. You wasn't seeing this coming. I understand based off the culture there, based off your interactions with the people that you work with. I can't tell you about your job to that extent. I can't tell you how to feel, but you're going to be, I can tell you that you're going to be surprised with the support and love they show you. They really want you to be there. They want you to stay there. It's going to shock you. You got an offer coming. That's what it looked like. You got an offer at work and you ain't ready for it. Sudden windfall, giving and receiving, you gave. They probably should have been looked out for you. But now they got money in a budget because a big shark is leaving. The queen, the kings are big sharks. The empress of a company are even bigger sharks. One of their underbosses are leaving. That takes a lot, that puts a lot of money back in their budget to do what they need to do to compensate you. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. I love to see it. I really love to see it. This is good news. And you probably going to be shocked when you hear this. Like, what? That's what I'm seeing. Work culture getting better, sudden change, having more money to spend, movement, temp jobs, fun work. I don't see you leaving this job, but if you want to, you can. You express that you do. But I see movement, opportunities for movement from one position to the next, from one department to the next within the same company. What can my client look forward to if she was to explore her options with another company altogether instead of like staying here and accepting whatever offer they're going to give her in the future? Let's see. One more shuffle. Something tried to come out. Yeah. You'll have a brief victory dance if you were to find another job. If you were to find another job, your next job will give you brief comfort and complacency and security to some degree, but you're going to want to leave. You got pendulum. Pendulums are unstable because they go either this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? Different things can happen. Fluctuating income, indecision, new strategies, seasonal work, job change, making choices. You ain't going to want to stay there. If you complain about this position, you going to equally or maybe even more so complain about the next role. It's a reason why the spirits advise you to stay. The culture is changing because somebody that was the culprit of that culture is leaving. And that gives you an opportunity to grow and have a better experience there. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for booking with me. Hold on. The office and environment is not psychologically safe, and you're sure there are some hidden things. I don't know, like what I got that was hidden is somebody leaving and stepping down. I didn't get anything that would affect you. I see good things for you. Anything going on in the culture or at my client's place of work, client number 5, place of employment, that could affect her in a negative way, I didn't get that. The issues and the hidden things that I saw didn't have anything to do with you. And in fact, I saw you benefiting from those things. Like I said, whoever leaving, they restore very needed money in the company's fiscal budget, and they're going to use that to compensate you and maybe somebody else. No. 4 of Pentacles in reverse and a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not getting anything. Money that they didn't have, they're getting back. There was some type of codependent energy based on finances, accounting, payable and receivable. But that's coming to an end when someone that makes a very nice salary leaves. That money comes back. It was nothing personally with you. Somebody in leadership does really bad with managing the department's budgets and things like that. That don't have nothing to do with you. Yep. See, at the bottom of the deck, you got the 2 of Wands. That's plotting, planning, traveling. I think one of the people the person that's leaving from leadership might have mismanaged money, and either they resigning before they get called out for it, or they getting fired because of it. That's what I have. I sincerely wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope you enjoy your birthday and have a fantastic birthday. Happy early birthday to you. And you have a good day. Bye. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to client number 7. My stomach is growling. I guess I need to take you up on that potato chip break. Oh my goodness. I think I got some almonds or something down here that I could snack on. All right. Yeah, Ariel was taking. I'm gonna take you up on that potato chip break. I'm starting to get all dizzy and shit. I'm a big back at heart. I needs my snacks. Needs my damn snacks. All right, let's get started on client number 7. We about done. No, I'm going to thug it out until then. Okay. All right. Number 7. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. All right. Let's see. Seeing a lot of synchronicities. Then recently a gentleman of your type has approached you and asked you for your info. Just wondering, will you get, you just wanted to get more insight on the connection with person whose name we will not mention. We'll just call this person love interest, current love interest. So you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. Then you recently met a gentleman that is a love interest, and you want to get more insight on the connection with this person. Let's see. What insight can you offer my client number 7 in regards to her mentioned love interest, whose name we will not say? Seven of Pentacles upright, the Sun in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands upright, Four of Swords upright, and Temperance in reverse. It looks like you're being love bombed. You do have this person's undivided attention right now. They are getting over something. Someone bruised their ego. They are finding solace and safety and enjoyment with you, like you're helping them regain their confidence. They are investing, they are interested in investing in you as of now. But I don't like that this Temperance is in reverse. Something starts off great and then shit go left. Why is Temperance in reverse? Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups upright and Justice upright. This connection karmic as hell. Have fun. Use protection. Do not let him do something with you unprotected. He's going to try to like take the connection fast as hell. He's going to try it. Don't let him. Don't get emotionally invested in this person too soon, because they got a wandering eye. And it's giving me the love bomb, discard, gaslight type of energy. I don't like it. They got a wandering eye right now. You feeling some type of void in this person, and they enjoying what you pour into them just as much as what they pour into you, or what the expectation or what it could be, what they could get out of the connection. But their mind is going to change. Now, they will go silent. They will distance themselves and maybe even ghost you. But when they come back, it's because something else that they left for didn't work out. Karmic. What's your advice? Actually, before we go there, what else does my client need to know about this connection with current love interest, whose name we will not say? Burnett female and Ice Queen. At the bottom of the deck, you got freedom. Brunette female talks about a dark-haired woman that's intense and focused, somebody that's wanting something serious. Then you got Ice Queen. There's somebody here that divorcee, mother, discernment, somebody that is holding a grudge or very skeptical about this person that they're trying to win over, while they got another person's attention already with the intense, focused, dark hair energy of the brunette female. Point blank, period, is two different women here already. And at the bottom of the deck, you got freedom, casual, being single, lightness. It's player energy. This person shows up as the King of Wands. They are attractive, and they probably know how to throw that D too. If y'all do go that far, wear a condom. Always. He gonna try to hit it raw. He gonna try to do it. He gonna try. Don't let him. What's your advice? What is my client's advice? You got, yes, luck is on your side. Challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. Date night, get ready to be wined and dined. Pets, getting a new pet or giving current pet more love. And you have health. Health issues could arise. Doesn't this coincide with the energy that initially came out? You're going to have a good time with this person. But look, take it one day at a time. Don't start planning a future with this person in your head. Because when shit gets too serious and you start having a routine or figuring out what to expect, that's when they change up. He change up on you. So yeah, let them wine and dine you. Have a good time. Use protection if you want to go that way. And this could be a healthy connection if you're not looking for nothing serious. This person have a history of love bombing people, getting them open and comfortable, and then switching up on them. They find people that's guarded and more detached, a challenge, and they respect them people more. Once they conquer you and get you in a energy of expectation and commitment, out of there. This person is broken. They could be healing from another relationship with challenges here. Make a decision, work on inner healing. Two different people already came out. You see what I'm saying? So please take your time with this person. If this ain't something that you want to deal with at all, it's nothing wrong with that. Because if you set yourself up for it, this person will break your heart. So if you're looking for a man that's going to, put you on a pedestal consistently, commit to you, this ain't that. If you're looking for a good time, safe sex, have a good time going out, you go to his crib for a little bit, he come to yours, and when y'all done, come on down. Other than that, wasting your damn time. That's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. All right, number 8. I know who number 8 is. I got love for number 7 too. Number 7 been around for a long time. I appreciate you as well. And your energy is really good, number 7. Like, you deserve a real good dude, somebody that's gonna show up for you all the time. And you such a kind spirit. You attract hoes. You attract everything. And people say you are what you attract, but that ain't true. You can't help who like you. Everybody that come towards you is not gonna be good, or particularly bad solely. You pretty, you got good energy, and a person that's gonna try shit, they just gonna try it. And it's up to you to stop their ass. The end. That's it. But you deserve much better. Karen, I remember you. You came back. You left the membership and came back. Welcome back. I still have a hold on personal and private readings. I will definitely keep you in the loop if something changes, when something changes, but I'm still like putting those on hold. So just wanted to give you an update on that. All right, let's go to client number 8. Okay. Number 8, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. So thank you for your kind words. Thank you. I appreciate you. My pleasure to help you, to be of service to you. I hope you have a blessed day as well. I know this is your first time booking with me and joining the live question reading segment number 8, but we do have a number system in place, so we protect your privacy along with everybody else that's joined this segment. So just want to let you know that. Let's proceed with your reading. You have 2 questions. Thank you for the tip. You want to know what's next for work. All right, let's see. What's next for work for my client number 8? What is next for work for client number 8? What's next for work for client number 8? Hold on. I'm going to keep that. The Fool popped out. Where did it go? Where did the Fool go? The Fool came out. New position. I can't find it. New position at an existing company or at a new company. You got a choice. You got the Lovers upright, Judgment in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles upright, King of Pentacles upright, and the King of Wands in reverse. You'll have a choice to stay where you at or leave. If you are currently unemployed, an opportunity is coming where you'll have at least 2 choices to choose from. One will pay less, but you know the job better. Another one will pay more, but you have a little more than entry level, maybe intermediate knowledge, but the learning curve may make you a little insecure, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't entertain the offer at all. You're not going to know what to choose. One of the jobs that may be more fitting, the job that may be more fitting for you, that you may like the most, will require you to move with the 4 of Wands in reverse. But there's longevity in it, and I feel like you're going to be skeptical about that. And I see a position, this position that will result in you moving or require you to move, brings in more money too. If you were to take it, Seven of Pentacles, you invest, put in work, you'll end up being a supervisor of someone of authority there, and having the bank statements, the paychecks to prove it. You'll be happy with what you're being compensated. You got choices, and there's give and take in at least two positions that will be offered to you. I don't know if this is something that you're being promoted to within your existing company, or if this is a new company and position altogether. But there's gives and takes, and you will have to weigh out the pros and cons on what you're willing to lose to gain what. You know what I'm saying? The one that requires you to move seems like it's the best option, but I don't see you being excited about moving. I don't see you liking that. You don't like you want to move. Either you don't want to move at all, or you don't want to move wherever this job is at. Why is the Lovers here? Can you clarify the Lovers? The Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like it's gives and takes, but you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. It's inner conflict. Give me more on the Lovers. Ten of Swords. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Devil. Something is not satisfying as it is. Something is not satisfying as it is. But what if you pick up and leave and go after this opportunity and it don't work? You fear failing. You fear looking stupid. You fear, chasing unrealistic dreams. You want to make sure it's solid from the beginning to the end, and you want to take as least risk as possible. But something with you evolving career wise requires you to take a risk. Is what it is. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? For a better job. You move for a better job, for more reciprocity, where your work is rewarded and you make more money, period. You leave, get the Six of Pentacles. That six turn into a Seven of Pentacles. That seven turn into the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to take some time for you to get acclimated if you take this job that requires you to move. It looks like that's what you're going to go towards. It's going to be bittersweet. You're going to like the money, but you're going to feel like you're not at your best. Anytime somebody calls you to the office or sends you an email, oh shit, what did I do now? It's like you're going to be nervous. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I understand. But it's just growing pains, you will prevail. I feel like you'll overcome. And a lot of people go through this. Even if you going from one job that's strictly identical to the one that you're leaving, companies, they may do something totally different. They may check data, they may run processes. It gets to the same end goal, but it's done different. It's that, but you will get acclimated. Why is the King of Wands in reverse for my client as far as what's next in their career? The Five of Cups, having regrets because you're going to have learning curves. But you can't cry over spilled milk. All you got to do is all you can do is keep moving forward unless you're going to quit. Can't do that. Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. You like that you were safe at your old place, but you like the money at the new place. but you miss the comfortability at the old place, but you like the money at the new place, and you don't like being ignorant to stuff. You too hard on yourself. As long as you consistent, put in the work, practice makes perfect. You're just not gonna inherit all the knowledge and not make no mistakes. So be ready for growth that will pay off, give you the opportunity to evolve and move up in this new position, new company, is something along those lines. I feel like it's a new company, but it could be a different location at the same company. But you got choices for sure. What else does my client need to know about what's next in his career? What's next in my client's career? Rising above money issues and getting a new job, period. You got paperwork to sign. You got wings. Rising above money issues, business taking off. Do you do any spiritual work on the side? Or because I don't think this has anything to do with like your 9 to 5 career. This is like a business. It looks like you'll be starting something on the side. You'll be starting a side business or a side venture that'll eventually take off. It's part of your life purpose. It's part of what you're supposed to do on earth. I see you making more money from a 9 to 5 and starting a side venture as well. Then you got seal, talks about business contracts, gifts of money, documents, clerical, writing, paperwork, staying put. This is more money, a new job, a new contract, the renewal of a better contract that benefits you more. It's, yeah, you in good shape. You need to believe in yourself more. You're not stupid. You got strong work ethic. Whatever you don't know with this new position, you can learn. This shit ain't no rocket science. It's not gonna be hard for you. You probably have a perfectionist type of energy and don't like people calling you out for stuff or making too many mistakes because you hard on yourself. But what else you gonna do if you don't know something? That's what they're supposed to be training you for. That's what you take your time and practice make perfect. It's nothing that you can do about that. Ed, that's just life. But that don't mean you sleep on yourself and settle and deprive yourself for growth and expansion. Don't do that. That's just what I'm getting. But let's move forward. And congratulations to your new start. It looks like you got big things ahead of you. And whatever move you make in the future will result in you being in some type of leadership at some point with the side venture. Not bad. Your second question, what is next for you in love? You don't even know if you'll have a future spouse. If you even what's next in love for you? What's next for you in love? Even if you have a future spouse and a little bit of something comes out, you'll just be happy with that. You so silly. You so silly. Let's see. Look at you joking, but still being hard on yourself. What make you think you don't deserve love? You see what I'm saying? You better stop that. I come through the screen and get you. You are worthy of love like everybody else. What's next in love for my client? Number 8. What's next? Page of Wands, 6 of Cups in reverse, and Death. Your love life is changing. You will be dating. It'll be something that starts off platonic and or friends with benefits. It's something about this person's energy that's going to remind you of an ex that gave you a bitter taste. Let me cut the light up. Okay. Why is the Six of Cups in reverse? Because I see you potentially shutting this shit down. Why is the Six of Cups in reverse? The Three of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. Yeah. This is something that may start off friendly and end up as friends with benefits. And something that this person is going to do is going to trigger you because it's equivalent or similar to what somebody has done in a relationship with you from the past. And you're going to cut this person off. That changes you. This connection is very essential to your growth when it comes to your love life. Whatever this encounter is, it's not going to be serious. This person may be disingenuous, but something that you identify with this connection that correlates to a past relationship is going to wake something up in you and change you. You're going to shut it down, but from an internal standpoint, it's going to change you with death. It assists you in a transformation when it comes to your love life. And it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Let's see. The signs could be Aries, Leo, Scorpio. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to try to run shit. Kind of going to try to be kind of bossy, use sex or use what they think you like as a way to like dominate. I see this energy being dominating, trying to be, and you shutting that shit down. Okay, why? What else? What's next in love for my client? Beauty queen, gifts, what else? Mature man, wallflower. So you got for your oracle cards for what's next in love, beauty queen, shining on stage, adored, gifts, surprises, presents, opening, wallflower, limited potential, shy withholding, and mature man, older male, mature in age. It's giving sugar baby, sugar daddy. I see you dating someone that is attractive, that has a lot of options, and you're not gonna like it when they start treating you like you're an option. This connection is gonna wake you up in some way where you like, fuck that. It gotta be something better. So what does this connection lead to after you realize and see it for what it is and move forward? How is death, this energy, assisting my client in something better as it pertains to what's next in his love life? Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups upright, Eight of Cups upright, Two of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse. It shows you healthier boundaries. You have a particular type that you like. You may not think it, but you do. And that type will change. Not to say you'll be downgrading or anything like that or settling, but you start looking at different, more, you start looking for different aspects from the ones that you are accustomed to being attracted to. Not to say that those aspects lose value, but you're adding more requirements. You're adding more stipulations and mandatory characteristics in order for you to invest. And that's how you find a good partner. So you end up dating somebody that reminds you of a connection that didn't work out. You set healthy boundaries and cut that connection off because it's a user or somebody that's disingenuous. You change your qualifications somewhat, fine tune it, tweak it in some way, and start looking for different characteristics and things in your love options. You date around some more, and you find exactly what you're looking for. Tell me what my client can expect when they meet the right one after experiencing the dating pool. Because you will be getting around. This person not going to fall in your lap. You're going to be out and about and y'all meet up like that, and you'll probably be seeing other people. That's what I see. What can my client expect when they meet the right person? Courting man, uniform, professional male, mature man, older male, mature in age, wallflower, limited potential, shy, withholding, obstacles, blocks, pathways, delays, and triangle, crowded relationship choices. This person is going to stand out and you're going to start getting agitated with your other options. Yep. You can meet them at a setting concerning work or business related issues. This person could be very mature. You could be older than them. They could be a little older than you. This person is very shy. They're not going to be very forthcoming. If you don't expect the open book with this person, they're going to be mysterious. It'll make you wonder if they got other people going on too. They got other people. It's going to make you wonder if they have other people like you do as well. If they have other love options. But I see them being consistent. This person works a lot too. They could work in medical field, legal field, something where business attire or a uniform is required. Very smart too, laid back. This person gives me antisocial. They dress in a way to try not to attract the wrong attention. They don't like a lot of attention. They can have a very comfortable house. They can live in a safe neighborhood. Their house is pretty much equipped to give them all the comforts and luxuries that they could want. This is a homebody. At the bottom of the deck, what's that? What you don't see coming is soulmate. Soulmate is great connection and relationship. So after swimming in the sea, you come out with a big fish. It's not touching on marriage, but it's not excluding it either. What's your advice when it comes to your love life? At the bottom of the deck, you got date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. You got divorce, experiencing a breakup, and honeymoon. New phase, attending someone's wedding. So yeah, it's giving you a brief summary of what's to come, and confirming some things that already came out when it comes to what's next in love. You date around, cut somebody off, Date around some more, meet somebody, meet the one and do it all over again. I don't look at this person as being I don't look at these options are being good or bad. The one that you'll end up with is good. It could definitely lead to marriage. It's interesting that you said that in a jokingly way, but it could very much so go that far. But you're going to date around before you meet this person. That's what I have. Thank you so much for booking with me. I sincerely wish you the best. It's a pleasure to be of service to you. And you have a good evening and enjoy your weekend. Thank you again for the tip. Bye. Let's go to number 9. All right, baby mama. I'll see you. You have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. See you tomorrow. Mm, all right. Number 9. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. Been meeting new people in your love life, but slowly starting to get yourself back out there to make friends. And you want to see if it turns into something more, which results to your question. What do you need to know right now in your love life? All right, let's see. Good job for getting back out there. I ain't got that far yet. Doing better than me. All right, let's see. What does my client number 9 need to know about their love life? What does my client number 9 need to know about their love life? Seven of Pentacles upright, Two of Wands in reverse, King of Cups upright, King of Pentacles upright, the Hermit in reverse, Three of Swords upright, and Six of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Choose wisely and take your time when you're getting to know these people, and don't rush, and don't be so relaxed when somebody does initiate that they want more, because it's love bombing here. One of these kings ain't shit, and your healthy boundaries and discernment is going to help you make the right choice. We're going to clarify though, one of these kings I see, it's going to boil down. I don't know how many people that you're entertaining, but I see 2 in this spread. And out of these 2 options that I see, one of them will hurt you if you allow it, and hurt you to the point where y'all off and on. You paranoid, can't never trust this person, but won't let them go. Just be careful. Let's dissect. What's going on with this King of Cups? The signs I have are Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, and Aries. Let's see what's going on with this King of Cups. Usually the King of Cups is very stable emotionally, financially too, respectful and serious, not with the games, pure intentions. But we don't know if this is a King of Cups mask or if this is the real deal. So let's see. Who is this King of Cups energy as it pertains to my client's love options? Control, Releasing, taking back power, kinky in a bedroom, travel, vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. It does give like quick fling, but while we together, I'ma treat you good. But let's see. It could start off that way and gradually turn into something serious. But let's just see. True love. You see what I'm saying? Honest connection, pure love. So y'all don't start courting automatically. It's like a fling type, friends with benefits type of energy that turns into something serious. And this person freaky. They gonna tear you up if y'all start having sex. I mean, tear that. But it leads to something serious. Now I'm skeptical about this King of Pentacles. Let's see. Because you know what? It does make sense when you dealing with a King of Cups to have this type of energy with the true characteristics of a King of Cups. They're emotionally intelligent. Only a fool or a deceptive person rushes into some shit for the most part. I've seen situations where men have retired people from the pole after knowing them for 14 days and marry them, and they stay married to that person. That is a rare occasion. It is a rare occasion, but it happens. So I'm not going to exclude it 100%, but usually an emotional, intelligent person that has been through some shit is going to like do step by step just to make sure that they're making the right choices. They're just not going to put it all on the line like that. When you older and you wise, you got too much to lose to be doing shit like that. Let's see. Tell me about this King of Pentacles person as it pertains to, as it appears to be one of my clients' love options. As for what's next in love. Union, serious relationship, marriage, partnership. This the player right here, triangle. This the one that want to make you a mistress or a side chick. They in a estranged marriage or some type of serious relationship, and they're cheating on their partner with you. And this may be the one you get attached to because the Three of Swords is here. Y'all off and on. Did you leave your wife yet? Did you leave that person yet? How do I know? You know what I'm saying? It's something along those lines. This is the bullshit I was picking up on. It's coming from this one right here. There you go. Be careful with this one. They in a serious relationship with somebody else and trying to put you in a third party situation. It don't even matter if you the mistress or the main. There's another person here. And it leads to heartache. Be careful. This the one right here. This is the one. What's the potential zodiac signs of the heartbreaking energy? Uh-oh. Potential sign of this person. A lot of earth. Earth and air. Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio. Let me see. They're asking me to read this a particular way. Water sign. Water sign. Their sun sign is a water sign. What is the likely sign of the safe option? Option number one that came out, the King of Cups archetype. What is the likely sign or element of that person. Who is the better option? Wow. Earth. You see how the energies are so different? The one with the grounded energy is the earth sign, which is their likely sun sign. And the one that appears as a stable earth sign is the water sign. That's the one on the bullshit. The one that appears grounded is the one on the bullshit, and the one that appears, to be all emotional or weak or something is the one that's grounded. That's not gonna play with you. Be careful. Your boundaries, only your boundaries, will help you see this for what it really is. See them for who they really are, and judge accordingly. That's what you need to know in your love life right now. Take your time, choose wisely. When they show you what it is, believe them and judge accordingly. Don't get caught up in no third party situation. It will lead to heartache, whether you decide or the main. One of your options will try it if they're not trying it right now. To close out your reading, I'm just gonna say this. What else, from a closing message perspective, does my client need to know about her love life? Okay, let me use these. I can't make this shit up. You're gonna end up liking the one that's gonna put you in a third party. The good thing about tarot is it tells you the potential outcome depending on the path you chose. If you decide to deal with somebody that's in a player deceptive energy and don't cut it off as soon as you figure it out, it's gonna end in y'all breaking up, getting back together, and you getting your heart broke. Look at your cards. It seems like your mind is already made up, but in case it's not, you got a chance to avoid all of this right here by choosing better. Divorce, experience a breakup. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Confession, someone has something to tell you. Then at the bottom of the deck, you got cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Avoid this if you can. If not, you know what you're signing up for. You've been warned. That's what I have. I sincerely wish you the best. I pray that you make a decision that benefits you and everybody involved. Thank you so much for booking with me. You have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. Okay. All right, let's go to client number 10. Okay. Number 10, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. It's always a pleasure to be of service to you. Let's get into your reading. You've been making decent progress in your crafting business. That's good, to the point that you plan to invest in something that you've been wanting to expand into for a while. Good for you. That's good. For sure they got your back. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, I even feel like that sometimes. That's normal, but you got to keep on pushing. You got this, number 10. You're wondering if there's anyone or anything that may be trying to hinder your success. Okay. All right. I get it. All right, let's see. Is there anyone currently trying to hinder my client's success? She's worked really, really hard to get her business to where it is. So it's better safe than sorry. She just want to know. And I don't blame you. Somebody tried me yesterday. Whatever they paid somebody, middle-aged white lady. I do this for real. I have family that loves me and I love them back. Saw it. Was able to detect it real quick. There's some evil people out here that's jealous. The person that paid for that to happen, they could have easily paid the same amount of money to put themselves in a situation where they're so confident that they wouldn't be thinking about me, but they decided to do something different. Okay. Two of water in reverse. It's a lover or a friend that you don't deal with no more. Y'all was cool with each other, but y'all don't talk anymore. This is somebody that you know. To what extent are they trying to sabotage my client's growth? The Eight of Water in reverse and cool. Yeah, they trying to shut some shit down. They are. Scorpio energy, Pisces, Cancer as well. Strong Scorpio. Pisces presence is a bit strong too. Cancer is the weakest water sign here. Scorpio is the strongest. Yep. Let's go into the Two of Water in reverse. Two of Water talks about confusion, tears, sorrow, breakup, mystification. The sea is rough, although the surface is calm. Therefore, its depths is frightening dark, which brings up violence, psychic instability, and untrue feelings. These are psychic attacks. This is where the doubt is coming from. They want you to self-sabotage and crash out and ruin your business that way. They didn't attack your business directly, they attacked you. And if they attack you, they feel like you are the root cause of success or failure. And if they can fuck with your mind with these psychic attacks, they can easily distract you from doing the very thing that got you success, content, and happiness in the first place. That's what they want to do. Somebody you used to deal with, and you don't deal with them no more. Why is the Eight of Water here? That's a shame. The Eight of Water in reverse talks about a ship being, the card depicts a cruise ship being swallowed up by a huge octopus. Upside down, the Eight of Cups talks about the possibility of reflection and reviewing things, of abandoning worldly means and worldly things to reach spiritual things, rejoicing. Otherwise, instead of victimizers, we become victims of our own deeds. It didn't already backfire, baby. It didn't already backfired. Already. God is sorting it out for you. For real quick. It didn't even penetrate. You're psychic, so you can sense something ain't right. Whether they hit or miss, you gonna feel it regardless as if they actually hit you. You gifted. Continue to do the very things that got you the peace and success that you have right now. And I guarantee you, you can do everything but fail. They making an example out of them already. Good for you. I'm going to repeat this. Eight of Water in reverse. A cruise ship being swallowed by a huge octopus, okay? In the middle of the water. Possibility of reflection and reviewing things. This is another way of saying fucking around and finding out. This is another way of somebody reflecting because there's consequences to their actions. Reflecting and reviewing things. How did we end up here? Being a terrible individual. That's how stuff backfire. When you mess with a chosen, when you mess with somebody that is walking in a purpose, it's a lot of work to get to a certain level of evolution, not only in spirit but in flesh. It takes consistency to walk in righteousness. You think that the spirits is gonna just let somebody just dee-dee-daddle in here and play with you like that after all the work you done did? Okay. Possibility of reflection and reviewing things, of abandoning worldly and mean things to reach spiritual rejoicing. Otherwise, instead of victimizers, we will become victims of our own deed. They set themselves up for failure, instant backfire because they tried it with the wrong one. You are linked to a water deity. I don't know if it's Oya. I don't know if it's Oshun. I don't know if it's Mami Wada. I don't know if it's Imanja or Yemaya, but they don't play about you. Does a ship trapped by a huge octopus seems like the result of excessive imagination or a tale by Jules Verne? Perhaps it may be possible, as real as many other things he wrote. Yeah. What's happening to them is going to be so wild that even people that believe in them might think they might have slipped their noggin or hit their head and hallucinating with this one. It's even gonna drive them crazy. It's gonna make them feel like, well, damn, am I seriously going through this? This is how the revelation is gonna hit them. But it's they asked for it. They mess with you. They asked for it, so you know. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. Where is Iku? Iku is like death. He is also an Orisha. Iku is a skeleton covered by a hooded black cloak down to the feet. And the meaning talks about an end of something, change or transmutation. Metamorphosis, sign of disease, peak of something, transformation into another thing, renewal, danger or crisis, death of a thing, thought, situation, feeling, condition, state, etc. So what was supposed to end you, protect you, transmute it back onto them, resulting in them going through the changes. But these changes, you are the source of my strength. That's what I just heard. I'm hearing a choir. I'm seeing a choir. You are the strength of my life. They might get saved. For real. Their evil deeds, doing this dark stuff, when it comes back in full effect, they gonna end up getting saved and leaving this life completely alone. So it's gonna work out for the greater good. You ain't gotta worry about it. See, this ain't for people to do evil deeds. You protect yourself as necessary, but you don't use your spiritual gifts to be going around bullying people. That ain't what this is for. And they about to figure that out and get saved. Oh. Watch. Watch. You are. I'm telling you. Watch. It's funny, but it's not funny, but it is funny. Watch. You done led somebody to the Lord. Praise light skinned Jesus. For real. Yeah, for real. That's what's about to happen. All right, your second question. You met someone. Okay. You weren't expecting it. Y'all exchanged numbers. Okay, so it started off as business, but it looked like it's getting a little personal. Y'all look cute together. Oh, so you don't know if they like you like that, but y'all did exchange numbers for one thing, but you got that little inkling that something else could come to be. Okay, you keeping it professional so far? They are definitely an asset in that area, helping you get situations taken care of. You ain't been getting no response. Okay, let's find out. How does this person in question, whose name we will not mention, feel about my client on a personal level? Your energy seems safe to them. Something is otherworldly about you to them or peculiar, but not in a threatening way. You make them feel safe. They look at you as a genuine person, yet otherworldly. It's like they can't put their finger on what it is about you. Magician in reverse, Five of Cup in reverse, Hangman in reverse, and the High Priestess upright. I think I want to use a different deck. Let me use this one. How does this person feel about my client? Clarity came out in reverse. Family came out upright. Home and self-love. So they get a positive vibe from you. They do, but they can't. They feel like something about you is mysterious and otherworldly like. But at the end of the day, you're not a bad person. You seem to be stable. Why is family here? Attraction. Dude, so this person does find you attraction. I mean, attraction. This person does find you attractive. Contemplation in reverse and flow in reverse. There's something going on in their life that's blocking them from figuring you out in some way. But you are somewhat mysterious to them, and they don't have the bandwidth to pry and get to know you better at this time. What is this person currently going through in their life? The Lovers in reverse, a breakup. King of Wands in reverse, that they probably had something to do with. Queen of Cups in reverse, where there was once love from their partner. Their partner looks at them as this flat out op. It's disharmony. Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't know if they're going through a divorce, a breakup, or a bad separation. Whatever this is, it's bad. They are not on good terms with somebody that they had like a marriage or some type of solid union with. And it's their fault. They done did something with this King of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Any court card, page, knight, king, when it comes to love, usually it involves hoeing, cheating, infidelity, all of that. So why is this person distant towards my client and not answering her calls right now? Let's see. Why is this person not following up with my client? And they were so consistent initially. What changed? Why they not? Page of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups. They didn't went back to somebody they didn't walked away from. They were flirting with the idea of getting to know you better. And now they're choosing to dead all the personal contact. The vibe that y'all was going into, it started professional and was in the process of getting personal. Them not responding to you is them reestablishing healthy boundaries and backing off from it being more personal and keeping it professional. And it has something to do with them returning to what they left behind at some point. Eight of Cups is in reverse. The Hangman upright, the Empress in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. They're not on the best terms with whoever or whatever this is. This is not only in relation to their personal life, but their work life. They might have been good to you. You did put in the backstory that they were good and professional and persistent with you. They took care of business. They made things easier for you. And now they're trying to straighten out an issue that they have at home with their marriage or or relationship. And they're also straightening out something at work. I don't know if the powers that be that they report to with the Hierophant in reverse is alluding to them having too much communication with you, or they communicating with you on a company phone or something like that. But healthy boundaries, regardless of what, there's an issue in their personal life that they're working on. There's an issue in their professional life that they're working on. And as a result of these change of events, they have decided to set healthy boundaries and keep communication to a minimum or dead it altogether, as they feel like this is the best choice. Is there any actions in the future coming from this person towards my client? Let me make sure I'm covering everything. This is why they treated you different. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Is there any actions in the future coming from this person towards my client? Work related, yeah. From a personal standpoint, no. But work related, yeah. They're going to tell you they've been really busy. I'm sorry for my delayed response. Two of Pentacles, I've had so much going on. And they may not get into detail, but that's what we covered in your reading is what they got been juggling with them Two of Pentacles. This is what they got going on. They're not, I don't see them being rude about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the approach they're going to take when they eventually do reach out to you and respond. That's what I have. Thank you so much for your love and support. It's always a pleasure to be of service to you. I wish you the best and much success to your business. I pray that your business makes you a millionaire and you change not only your life, but the lives of other people and pay it forward. Best to you. Bye. Okay. All right, we done. Okay, so we got 2 more clients to go, and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right, so let's get started on client number 11. Where we at? All right, number 11. Thank you so much for booking with me. It's a pleasure to read for you again. Let's get into your reading. Why do you keep seeing so many repetitive numbers? All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm being led to use the Kipper deck for you. Why does my client number 11 see so many repetitive numbers? Okay. Concern in reverse, number 33. Adjudication, number 30. And home, number 20. So we got 3 threes off the bat. Are you seeing triple threes or multiple threes or the number 3 all the time? I'm hearing you should play the lottery just midday. Triple threes is gonna fall in a midday wherever you are. That's what I'm saying. Don't spend all your money, but will it. Will it for $1? That's what I'm hearing. Will triple threes for $1. These repetitive numbers are linked to you not having to worry about something. It's trying to tell you in a way to stop worrying about a situation that you have some type of concern or about or you feel is a threat. It may have something to do with the court system or some type of justice being served in some way where fairness is restored in a situation where you may not have been treated fairly, but they're telling you to not worry about it with concern in reverse. Are you worried about money? Do you need some money real quick? I don't know, because I did channel a message for you to play the lottery. I ain't gonna lie. They want me to clarify house. Why is house upright for my client? Poverty, unexpected income, main male, another 3 and another 2. 321, 123, 333, 3333 is here. 22, 227 is here. Well, there's no place like home. Doo-doo. When your family's around you, you're never alone. See, you know where you love. You don't need to roam, 'cause it ain't no place. That's what I'm hearing. Times are changing every day, but we won't get by with those same old ways. No, no. Pulling together, we'll make it right. You got help. uh, you got help. 227 is an old TV show about a black neighborhood, people living in an apartment building, looking out for each other. Are you in some type of, you might have an unexpected season of adversity when it comes to your finances, and they're telling you not to worry. Changes are coming that could affect your finances, but don't worry. You got an unexpected financial blessing coming. A male could play a part. Maybe they're part of the blessing, or maybe they're part of the reason you in financial disarray briefly. But we'll see. It's linked to your lifestyle, your home, the money, your income source in some way. I don't see you getting fired or nothing like that, but I see maybe some type of emergency expense. And they want you to know through the synchronicities, the different numbers, that you're going to be all right. Support system, some type of blessing is going to help you stay afloat. And God got you in some way. What role does this main male archetype play in my client's life as it pertains to her reading? Let's see. The Lovers. Is this a choice or a third party situation? Mature man. What? Uh-oh. Give me a second. Oh. This is help and or some opportunity coming from two different stable people. This main male and this mature man are both financially stable, and they're some type of leaders. It could represent the government. It could represent some type of authority institution that's assisting you financially speaking. You'll have different options and different resources, at least two, to make ends meet. Yeah, this is warning you of a financial drought briefly, and how help is coming in, alternatives are coming in so quick that you won't even feel the struggle. You won't even realize what you just overcome. So they don't want you to worry about it. You got 3, 2, 2 5s. Let me sort this out real quick. So we got we got the number 1 here twice. We got the number 5 here once. We got 2 here 3 times. We got 3 here 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We got 0 here twice. We got 7 here twice and 6 here once. There you go. What's your closing message to calm my client nerves, because she probably wasn't expecting this message when she asked for this reading? What can the spirits of love and light tell my client as we close out this reading that helps ease her mind as she moves forward? I'm gonna keep it just like that. You got the 4 earth in reverse and the 2 of fire upright. This is talking about some type of financial hardship, but it's brief, and help with the 2 of fire coming in to like help you. The 4 earth in reverse talks about extreme severity can estrange you from the reality that surrounds you. You are liable to fall into an excessive ambition, stinginess, or on another hand, squandering, excessive spending, trusting that you'll always succeed materially. They want you to budget your money better. Don't think that the way money is coming in now, that it's going to stay that way. This is talking about an emergency expense or some type of financial loss that you weren't prepared for, as bills and certain things around you constantly need money and you don't have it at that time. So prepare for some type of emergency expense or something. Start putting money to the side. Remember that the higher you reach, the more careful you got to be. It's difficult for human beings to keep their balance while on top. You can be surprised and fall as quickly as you rose to the top. You have not learned the lesson of Saturn, a severe but fair judge. Everything at the right time and in the right proportion. Okay? Be ready. I'm not scaring you. I'm not trying to scare you. But this happens all the time in life. People be having it together. You know, look at social media. People talk about broke rappers and different entertainers. All that, they get these contracts and they don't do right with the money. Athletes, I mean, so if you know it can happen to somebody that's getting millions, you know it can happen to everyday folk like us. Don't get caught off guard. That's all. And it's not excluding you from having some type of inconvenience financially, but whatever comes up that's out of your control, you're going to have help with that. But do as much as you can on your part as possible. That way you'll have more when help come, or just the right amount, you know? Okay, so you got the Two of Fire. Two of Fire upright is you needing to join forces for mutual understanding and protection. You see what I'm saying? These cards are aligning so crazy. Companionship in a new enterprise or job, the joining of feelings compared to our deeds, expressing a logical, equivalent, and rationalist attitude. If you put these principles into practice, your dominion and your achievements will increase. Whoever crosses this entrance may also cross different frontiers. So what's for you may not work for everybody else. Just do what you being guided to do to cover yourself so you don't share the fate as others. Something may be changing with your employment. Before I close out, I'm just gonna see what these financial oracle cards say. Cutlery came out. Let's see if it comes out again. What does my client need to know about her place of employment? Nah, your job is okay. You stable. I don't see you losing your job or nothing like that. This is something outside your job that'll affect your finances that you don't seem likely to be prepared for. And they want you to be prepared. They give you a heads up to inform you, not to worry you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm getting. I don't see you losing your place of employment or nothing like that. But that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for booking with me. I wish you nothing but the best. You have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. Last but not least, number 12. And we're going to close out the segment with number 12. Miguel, welcome back. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for joining the live. We're about done. We're on our last client. Okay, number 12. All right, number 12, last but not least, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. And let's get into your reading. I don't say names out loud, but you want to know if such and such is serious about you or playing. B, we just gonna call him B. You want to know if B is serious about you or is this person playing games? I'm gonna use the tarot first and then go in with the oracles. How does love interest, who we will call B, feels about my client? Is this person serious? Are they playing games? What's the energy of B towards my client? Did you see that? It's weird as hell. Okay. Don't keep nothing. All right, start over. Let's see. Two of Cups. He feels like you guys have a vibe. You guys have a connection, good chemistry. And he's confident that you like him just like he like you. Two of Cups is upright. Okay. The Empress in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. He has what, a baby mother, an ex-wife, or an ex-partner that he is still healing from, that he kind of still cares about, but has recently received clarity about and is looking at the connection as a missed opportunity. He fumbled somebody good in his past, and he look at you as a chance for redemption. His intentions don't seem bad. I'm going to continue to shuffle and see what else comes out. But from what has come out, Two of Cups upright, the Empress in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Swords upright, he look at you as a relationship that could redeem him. Because prior to having a connection with you, he fumbled a real good partner. And he feels like a damn fool because of it. And he sees quality and value in you and your connection as of now. He learned something from this person he fumbled before you. He learned something. Okay, what's to come? What is this person's next actions towards my client? Three of Wands in reverse, King of Cups upright, Queen of Swords upright, Seven of Swords upright, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This damn idiot. You smart. You not stupid. This person is a self-sabotager, quicker, slicker, fucker upper. He is. He's gonna ruin this, being dumb, being deceptive, and it changes the fate of this connection almost instantaneously. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, being deceptive, the Seven of Swords. You appreciate emotional vulnerability and all of that, but you're not the type of woman that's gonna get caught up in some lovey-dovey, Delulu type shit. You're not about to deal with that. You the Queen of Swords. You got a brain and you use it. He not about to play with you like that. He gonna start overstepping boundaries and doing stupid shit if y'all was to take it to the point of you getting comfortable in a connection. You're gonna peep game like you're doing now because you're not slow. Call him out on his shit and cut it off. And he gonna be feeling dumb as hell. He lost. Just when I be rooting for niggas, they just do the dumbest shit ever, bro. So it started off good, and it seems to be genuine right now. He's gonna fuck this up. He's gonna fuck it up. He not playing games right now, but that's what's next, and that's what's up happening in the next cycle of y'all connection. Sooner than you think. He about to start playing. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I don't even know this person and I'm disappointed. Like, what is wrong with you? The Nine of Swords in reverse. And I love your energy because you're not stupid. As soon, it's like when you see him starting to slip up and do dumb shit, Nine of Swords in reverse, you're going to be relieved like shining, nah, nah, nah. All right, I got my sign. Thank you, Lord. And I'm out. We not about to play. He don't have no idea. You really her. He don't have no idea. He really don't know that you are her. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Five of Wands in reverse. You ain't gonna let a person put you in competition. You not gonna compete when it don't compare. You not about to fight for no connection. You gonna cut off communication. If you was throwing it back and busting it open, the office is closed and you move on. The sun, glow up, move forward, date better, date up, not down, and it's just gonna be his loss, period. You gonna have a nice summer too. I see you dating and making moves in the summertime, having options. So he done fucked this up, already. It's in the process of just him messing it up right now. What's your advice? So you gonna be another lesson. You gonna be another one that got away. What is causing this person to sabotage like this? What causes this person to sabotage like this? What causes this person to sabotage like this? Inner child in reverse, waiting in reverse, and decisions and options in reverse. An energy of unworthiness, bad upbringing, toxic household, lack of patience, no discipline, a product of the blind leading the blind. Needing to suffer in order to mature. He ain't never had shit of quality like that, not in relationships. So he don't even know what to look for. He don't even know what to throw away and what to keep. Anybody that he do get in his life that's of value, his unworthiness of love, the feelings of unworthiness and the mindset of unworthiness to be loved sabotages it. Then with better quality options, he gets intimidated by that a good caliber of a woman because it requires him to step up and be the type of man that he don't think he's capable of being. He the type that feels more comfortable with tackhead hoes because the expectations are low and he could be more of a prize. He don't have to work that hard. If you don't try, you can't fail. That's his mindset. God bless him. Because he going to keep missing out on real good opportunities for growth and just better moving like this. But what can you do? You know what I'm saying? This ain't, what can you do? What's your advice? It ain't no advice. Hold on. Confession, someone has something to tell you. Yes, luck is on your side and honeymoon. You traveling? You're gonna end up meeting somebody new while you're out and about, whether you on vacation or, on the road running errands, honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding, meeting somebody new. So shit. Your advice was focus on what's next, cause this one ain't it. That's what I have. I wish more people had boundaries and high value thinking like you. You ain't got no choice but to win. Your boundaries are healthy, they strong, your standards are reasonably high. And you're gonna get exactly what you want because you're not settling and you see straight through the bullshit. Continue to do that even when you want companionship, quality over quantity. Don't settle because you bored and you lonely and it's Saturday and you ain't got shit better to do. You gonna be all right because you got this thing called self-love and boundaries. And don't let nobody trick you out of that shit. God bless you. Thank you for booking with me. Have a good day. That concludes our live question reading segment. God bless all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Miguel, I'm deaf. I'm perfectly fine. When I make weird faces, I be channeling. I'm fine. That's what I have. I love y'all to pieces. See you tomorrow. We got bonus readings coming out. It's not too late to vote. Look in the community section. I posted the signs there. Members, your reading is coming out tomorrow too. We'll be going live. Once I take me a nap, I might jump back on here and do members readings, but we shall see. That's to be determined. Love you. Have a lovely evening. Bye.